Today, we remember a remarkable woman who rose from the islands of Kalangala to become a powerful voice in Uganda's parliament. Honorable Hellen Nakimuli, affectionately known as the Golden Daughter, Pearl of Kalangala, and Mama Kalangala. She was a dedicated politician, a passionate volleyball player, a philanthropist, and a mother. Born on July 2nd, 1985 in Lukuba village, Chamuswa sub-county in Kalangala district, she lived a life defined by humility, resilience, and unwavering commitment to her people in Kalangala. Tragically, she passed away on April 19, 2026, at the age of 40, following complications from a surgery. Her sudden departure has left Uganda in mourning, but her legacy of service continues to inspire many. Hellen Nakimuli was born in a family deeply rooted in faith and public service. Her father, Reverend Father Christopher Walusimbi, was a respected Greek Orthodox priest and a notable chief in the Buganda kingdom, serving the Sese Islands around Kalangala. And her mother, Maria Nalwanga Walusimbi, was a former district councillor for Chamuswa. Hellen was a devoted family woman and a mother who raised the children with the same principles of hard work and service. While she kept much of her personal family life private, those close to her describe her as a loving and resilient parent who balanced demanding public duties with family responsibilities. Her faith in the Orthodox Church remained central throughout her life, and she received recognition from the Church for her exemplary service to humanity. Hellen's educational journey began at Bukasa Primary School in her home area, followed by Holmesdalen Primary School in Boyogerere, Wakiso District. For ordinary level, she attended Our Lady of Good Counsel, SS in Gayaza, and her advanced level, St. Augustine Secondary School in Wakiso, where she served as a head girl. It was here that her interest in leadership and politics first blossomed. She later graduated from Makerere University, one of Uganda's top institutions. From her school days, Hellen dreamed of entering parliament to advocate for the marginalized island communities of Kalangala. Her education equipped with her knowledge and confidence, but it was her passion and determination that truly set her apart. Before politics took center stage, volleyball was Hellen Nakimuli's first love. She started playing in 1998 and remained active for over 25 years. She played in almost every position except setter for Kobap Volleyball Club, where she later became president and competed in the National Volleyball League. As a member of parliament, she captained the parliament women's volleyball team and represented Uganda in the East Africa Parliamentary Games in Arusha, Tanzania. Even after suffering a stroke during a parliamentary sports event that affected her arms, she showed incredible resilience. Hellen often said volleyball kept her fit, built strong friendships, and helped her maintain balance in a demanding career. She advocated passionately for sports development in Uganda, especially beach volleyball on Kalangala's beautiful shores, believing it could create jobs and empower youth. Hellen Nakimuli's political journey was one of courage and vision. Her dream from school days became reality in 2021 when she defeated the incumbent Aida Nabayiga to become the woman member of parliament for Kalangala district under the National Unity Platform, aligned with the People Power movement. Hellen Nachimuli's political journey was one of courage and vision. Her dream from school days became reality in 2021 when she defeated the incumbent Aida Nabaiga to become the woman member of parliament for Kalangala district under the National Unity Platform, NUP, aligned with the People Power movement. She was re-elected and continued serving into the 12th parliament. In parliament and within National Unity Platform, she held key positions. She was Shadow Minister for ICT and Head of Communication and Anti-Corruption in the party. She was known for her eloquent, fearless speeches on transparency, good governance, unity and development for island districts. Hellen championed better infrastructure, including roads, reliable ferry services, health facilities, inclusion in government programs like Emyoga, and support for fishing, agriculture, and oil palm farming in Kalangala district. One of her memorable moments was her powerful address during Kabaka Ronald Muwenda Mutebi's 71st birthday celebrations in April 2026. She urged religious leaders to speak truth to power against injustice and moral decline, famously declaring, "Let's speak truth to power, for our rewards are in heaven." Beyond politics, Hellen founded and led the Nakimuli Foundation, which focused on improving living standards for women in Kalangala's 84 islands. Through the foundation, she mobilized women's groups for income-generating skills. She provided relief to the elderly and fire victims, supported widows with legal aid against land grabbing, and helped students with school fees. She also empowered youth through sports tournaments, and her selfless work touched many lives, and her an Ecclesial Medal from the Greek Orthodox Church for her service to Uganda and humanity at large. As a public servant and legislator, Honorable Hellen Nakimuli lived a relatively modest life, focused on service rather than personal accumulation. There is no publicly documented information about her significant personal wealth, businesses, or lavish assets. Like most Ugandan MPs, her income primarily came from her parliamentary salary, allowance, and any prior professional work. Her energy was directed toward community development through her foundation and advocacy, rather than spending on personal enrichment. She remained grounded, often seen driving herself and staying close to her constituent on the islands. On April 19th, 2026, Uganda lost this shining light. Honorable Hellen Nakimuli passed away at Alexandria Medical Center in Kampala following complications from a surgical procedure. She had driven herself to the hospital earlier that day for what she described as a non-major cop. The news, announced by NUP leader Honorable Robert Chagulanyi, aka Bobby Wine, and others, shocked the nation. Hellen Nakimuli leaves behind a powerful legacy, a woman who balanced sports, family, faith, and politics with grace and determination. From humble island roots to the halls of parliament, Hellen Nakimuli leaves behind a powerful legacy, a woman who balanced sports, family, faith, politics with grace and determination. From humble island roots to the halls of parliament, she proved that one person's dedication can uplift an entire community. Hellen Nakimuli leaves behind a powerful legacy, a woman who balanced sports, family, faith, and politics with grace and determination. From humble island roots to the halls of parliament, she proved that one's personal dedication can uplift an entire community. May her soul rest in eternal peace. Her story continues to inspire young Ugandans, especially women, to serve with passion and integrity.